Girls Chronicles Fam Squad, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome to my old Girls Chronicles Fam Squad and welcome to my new Girls Chronicles Fam Squad. If it's your first time joining us, you can be more acquainted with us by watching previous vlogs. Now remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Now today I am doing some back exercises, especially if you have back pains. These exercises really help, and this is something that was given to me by my doctor when I really started to have severe back pains, and he was like, Ingrid, all you need to do is do more exercise. You don't need to be like on a lot of pain meds and stuff. But if you have been in the nursing field for a long period of time, then you know you're mainly on your feet with the turning and lifting and all of that with patients. After a while, it does take a toll on your body. So you have to take care of yourself so you're not on a lot of medications. So if you have a carpet at home where you can lay down and do these on, that's just as good as your exercise mat. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with lower trunk rotations, and I'm going to be doing first to my left and then to my right, and you repeat for 10 times on each side, and every time you turn you hold for 2 seconds and then you go back to lying supine, and then you rotate again for 2 seconds and go back to lying supine. So you'll see how it goes. exercise I'm doing is the knee to chest. So it's one knee to the chest, and you do that 5 times for one and 5 times for the other. Now I'm going to start with my right knee. The next exercise I'm doing for you is the bridging, and this is where your knees come up and you lift your back off. So it's kind of like a plank, but you like hold it for 2 seconds, then you go back down, and then you do it again. And we are going to do this 10 times. So let's go. Hamstring stretch, and this is where you lift one leg and you hold it up for 10 seconds, and you do it 5 times for each leg. I'm going to show you how it's done. perform a stretch. And this is where you take one leg, you bend it across, and then you lift the other leg up. And you do it 5 times for each leg, and you hold it for 10 seconds. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little workout exercise today. I know these exercises have helped my back pain, and I hope you doing it will help with your back pains as well. And you notice that this exercise does not take a long time, and you are able to do it in the comfort of your own home, and you don't need nothing much to do these exercises. All right, thanks again for watching Gayle Squad, and remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Invite all your friends and family over here to Gayle's Chronicles. Love you much. Bye-bye.